So what we do, we work with our clients. We actively monitor the FEMA declaration page. We look at it every single day to see if there's been any declaration of FEMA orders in any area of the country. As soon as we see that, we work right with the client immediately to say, do you need us to do disaster inspections? We offer a very good disaster inspection product where we go to the property and let them know what's happening at that given property. And a lot of clients, even though we're technically in the default space, will also utilize us to do that for their performing assets as well, because they just want to get eyes on that asset, see what's going on. So we do that on every single, it's not just hurricanes, it's also wildfires and pretty much any FEMA declaration in the country. We monitor that on their behalf and then reach out to them to figure out if they want to take advantage of that as soon as possible. There's winter, there's grass cut season. What we do for our clients in those seasons is, first, for snow, we have a weather monitoring service that we utilize that tells us instantly when there's an inch of snow in a given area. We then determine with our clients, some clients have emergency allowables or allowables where they'll just tell us to immediately go to the property without asking them. Other clients, we reach out to them and say, hey, this is a given area, you have 55 assets in this area, would you like us to go out there and remove the snow? So we do that. The primary reason for doing that is to avoid code violations and or people getting injured. You know, there's a lot of walkways and steps and stuff. We want to make sure we're all over that. So we have a very aggressive snow monitoring service. We work with our clients, we pull all their properties, we identify which ones are on an investor winterization schedule, and we make sure that we winterize every one of those properties. The name of the game in this business is roof, water, mold. You want to always prevent those three things, or really maintain and monitor those three things. So if we're not on top of our winterizations, you could have a burst pipe, which could lead to extensive damage in the property. So we do, as part of our outsourced product offering, we make sure that we are on top of all their assets by schedule, by state, and ensuring that we're ordering those winterizations as soon as possible, and that they're getting completed as soon as possible. So that's kind of how we handle the winterization piece. Then there's the grass cut season, which is another major season in the property preservation industry to keep you out of getting code violations, I should say. So for the grass cuts, we do a very similar process. We identify by schedule, by investor type, and or client rules. We pull the properties, we review which ones are in which state. So southern states order grass cuts a little bit earlier than northern states, as you can imagine, because they're not as much grass growing, because there's not as much warmth. So they kind of go by month. So we order those grass cuts on behalf of our clients, and then that immediately puts them on the grass cut schedule for the remainder of the season. So from whatever it starts to whenever it ends, due to the winterization schedule. So we manage both of those throughout the year, winterizations and grass cuts. We're really there to protect and preserve the property throughout the cycle and ensure that we are helping community blight, preventing safety and hazard issues, really making sure properties are secure, ensuring that code violations are remediated,